you guys, so today we're gonna paint one of my children. I designed this sticker inspired by this child right here. His name is Shadow. Dora's over here trying to get in while I'm trying to record. Can you guys hear Dora? No, in the background. I told her I'm gonna record, my lady. You better not be trying to I'm in the closet right now while she's outside. I'm gonna try to do this one record and upload. Hi, lady. You wanna say hi to your audience? You wanna talk to the people? Come to the microphone, my lady. Do you wanna say hi to the people? What you gonna say? You gotta say anything? Sometimes she responds to me. We're gonna go ahead and draw it out. Lady! This is all gonna be uploaded. Can you hear? That's cardboard that's in the closet. This is part of the entertainment, you guys. Apparently she wants to make music for you if you guys do hear her. Okay, I had to go back and she started clawing on the cardboard and was making way too much noise. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw Shadow with my pencil over here, and then we're gonna fill it in with some paint. I've been slowly working on making my merch. I hope you guys are also making your own merch. Oh, Shadow came in the door. Hi, my little man. He's more silent. We created this matrix that's like very stressful of like rent and money and all this stuff. And I'm like, back in the day, from what I hear, like natives and like we had a whole community. By the way, I found a community garden. The apartments that we were living on didn't let us garden anymore. So we went ahead and found a community garden. So me and Curtis been going to this community garden and kind of like help out and stuff. Look at this broccoli. It's tiny, but look at how big the leaves are. It's beautiful. I was so inspired that I painted my nails into strawberries. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's really nice to work out in nature and work with the community, because at the end of the day, that's all we have is each other. Money is, to me, is satanic. I don't know. It's like the devil's work. It's just like, you know, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and paint Shadow. But yeah, I'm working on making merch slowly but surely. I hope you guys are also working on your own brands and stuff and creating what you guys love making. Everybody has their own skills, you know, of like what they can and cannot do. I know I'm learning my strengths and my weaknesses as I do my thing. And I realized I really like painting, whether it's like polymer clay or... You know what? Another thing I really like is embroidering. I'll show you guys a pillow that I made of like with shadows, like a design that I created. So I'm working on creating my characters. I see a future where a lot of us are gonna have our own like little brands, and like it's gonna be a lot of like kind of like small businesses and stuff. So I'm excited, but it's also stressful. I know right now things are kind of collapsing and stuff, but I also see a future where a lot of us are gonna also be able to build from scratch. But it's going to be more like on a smaller scale. So it's like a lot of self-employed people with their businesses, which is pretty exciting because you know what? That brings a lot of diversity and options. Here, what I realized is the neon paint directly on over the pencil was very translucent. So I went back, and that's what I noticed about neon paints. They usually go on very translucent. So I went back and I painted it over with white acrylic paint on the eyes, and then I went over with the neon paint. So it creates like a solid white base, and then the neon paint on top can like just like be its true authentic self of neonness, you know. I decided to add some cloudies. I'm gonna let it fully dry. I try to add like enough cloudies where it looks like it's a little textured. And I've just been really liking neon paints. I like how it glows under the UV lights. Do I have UV lights 24/7? No, I do not. But I like that that's an option I could do. I'll show you guys how it looks under the UV light. So I'm gonna let it dry. And then look how it looks under the UV light. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And here's a pillow I also made. I sewed the pillowcase. I embroidered everything. I made it from scratch, basically. The only thing I didn't do is like I didn't grow the fabric and stuff. And like, you know, maybe that's the next level I want to accomplish. I don't know. But I embroidered it and I used some neon yarn to embroider it. And I really like the neon like kind of combination. The kind of like pastel goth. Some of my old home decor videos, which a lot, I deleted all. I kind of regret it now, but I've really been inspired by like pastel goth, where it's like pastel colors with like black or kind of like a darker kind of. Kuromi has been like a big inspiration for sure, in like Sanrio kind of in goth culture. Yeah, so I went ahead and added some trim too. I thought it would make it look cuter. I had some trim. I had got this lace trim from Mexico that I remember. I've had it forever. And it's just been sitting there and I'm like, what can I do with it? And I was like, oh, you know what? It'd be cool if I use it for this. Yeah, I went ahead and hot glued it. Little by little. There's like a little short time span between you can glue it and then and then put the trim. If you work fast enough, kind of, you could get both things kind of glued onto there. And at the end part, I went ahead and cut it, and then I went ahead and sewed it, the lace part of it, to make it seem seamless, like it was one big piece together. So I got a little bit of string and a needle and sewed that part together. I went ahead and added a string. This string I bought at the Michael's Craft Store. It was like a shiny string. I think they use it for bracelets, possibly. And it's not necessary to put felt on top of the string to glue it down, but I feel like it added more security for it to stay on there. So I put a little piece of felt fabric to glue it on there. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing awesome. And if you're not, I hope things get better for you. I know times are hard right now. It's getting crazy in the US of A and probably all around the world. But we can do this. I have hope for a greater future. And that little robot up there, it was actually done by Curtis from Indefinitely Wrong. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty adorable. But that's the setup I currently have. If you're wondering what's inside this jar, it's some merino moss balls. They're algae balls. I've had them for like 2 years in that jar. But I love you guys. Next video is a polymer clay video. So stick around if you want to watch that. And I love you. Bye.